Hello, today on Minx Brothers Creations, it's tasty blueberry muffins. Let's start with preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to get the dry ingredients together. 2 cups all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and let's mix that all together. Time for the crumb topping. We're going to start with 2/3 cup all-purpose flour, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, maybe a little pinch of salt, and if you want a little sprinkle of cinnamon, it's not in the recipe, you'll like it though. And then we're going to add some melted butter, and then we're going to go ahead and mix this all together. Start it with a spoon, and then you're going to use your hands. And what we're doing is we're trying to make these little pea-sized crumbles that we're going to add on top of the muffins. Grab your blueberries. It's going to be about 2 cups. We're going to put it into a strainer, rinse it off, and let's go ahead and set those aside. Alright, it's time to cream the butter now. So we're going to do a stick of butter. We're going to add the sugar. We're looking for about 1 cup of sugar, and then you're going to carefully mix this to combine. It's going to take a good solid 2 minutes. Keep on mixing until it starts to cream together. Then we're going to add 2 eggs. It's 1 egg at a time. Let's mix between each egg. And yes, this happens to all of us. Get the shell out of here. Okay, after you mix in that second egg, let's put in 1 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla and 1/4 teaspoon or so of almond extract. Gives it a wonderful flavor, and mix that all in to combine. Alright, it's time to add the dry ingredients. We're going to do this in 3 parts. So you're going to add a little bit of the dry. Let's go ahead and mix it to combine. A little bit more dry, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add the milk. So again, do this in 3 or 4 stages each time. That way it keeps everything in the bowl. Okay, once everything is nicely combined, let's go ahead and scrape down the sides. Make sure you got it nice and mixed together. We're going to add a little flour to the blueberries, and let's mix them all together. And it coats the blueberries, and science says that it helps keep the blueberries suspended in the muffin. So carefully fold these blueberries into your batter. Try not to bust any of them open. And there we go, it's time to bake. Alright, time to bake. Let's grab your muffin tin. Let's get something easy to use. Ice cream scoop, a big tablespoon, something like that, to help evenly disperse the batter into each available muffin slot. And go ahead and fill all the muffins up. You should get 12 out of this recipe. Let's grab your crumb topping now, and go ahead and let's try to evenly coat each available muffin with a nice, generous amount of crumb. And now it's time to put your muffins into the preheated oven. We're going to go ahead and set the timer for about 20 minutes. It's going to take about 25 to bake these, and accidents happen, and when I did this, I accidentally canceled my oven and turn the oven off. So I did get a beautiful round of muffins, but I had to bake them twice, which unfortunately they stuck. And now I have this beautiful crumbly mess, which tastes amazing. Trust me, if you make sure your oven is on, this will not happen.